Hello and welcome. Today we're exploring something that could make a real difference for many people in the United Kingdom, age 50 and above, hidden benefits from the Department for Work and Pensions money that thousands of households are entitled to but have never claimed. According to recent figures, unclaimed support worth up to £14,000 could be waiting for eligible individuals and couples this November. This isn't speculation or a rumor, it's based on genuine benefit entitlements that far too many people overlook. Let's go through what this means for you in plain English, with a confident and straightforward approach. The rising cost of living has left many people struggling to stretch their income each month. Energy bills, food prices, council tax, they've all gone up. That's why it's more important than ever to understand the financial help already built into the system for those who qualify. One of the biggest examples is pension credit. This is designed to top up the income of people who have reached state pension age but are living on a modest income. It's not only a cash boost, it also acts as a gateway to many other forms of help. For example, if you qualify, you can also receive free NHS prescriptions, dental treatment, free eye tests, and in some cases, free glasses. Missing out on this could mean losing several £1,000s in extra support every single year. Another major source of help comes from winter-related payments. The winter fuel payment, which usually lands in November or December, is aimed at helping people of state pension age with heating costs. It's paid automatically to most people, but not everyone realizes they're eligible. Then there's the cold weather payment, which is triggered when temperatures fall below a certain level for 7 consecutive days in your area. If you receive certain benefits, you'll get an extra payment automatically for each week this happens. These two forms of winter support can add up to several £100s, often at the exact time when people need it most. Now, you might wonder how all of these could possibly total £14,000. The figure isn't from a single payment. It's what someone could receive across several benefits and savings combined. Pension credit, attendance allowance, council tax reduction, winter fuel and cold weather payments, free TV license for those over 75 who qualify, plus savings on health costs. When you put these together, it's easy to see how the total can reach that amount in value over a year. Let's take a simple, realistic example. Imagine a woman named Jane, who turned 66 in August 2025. She lives alone and receives a small state pension, believing she wouldn't qualify for anything else. When she checks, she learns she can claim pension credit that gives her an extra £3,500 for the year. Because she now receives pension credit, she also gets her council tax reduced by around £300, qualifies for a winter fuel payment worth about £300, and is eligible for free dental treatment and free NHS prescriptions, a saving of a few hundred more. If she has any mobility or health issues, she could also claim attendance allowance, which can provide several £1,000s each year depending on her needs. Altogether, her total support and savings could approach £8,000 or more, and for some households, especially couples or those with care needs, it can exceed £10,000 or even £14,000 in value. But there's a catch: none of this happens automatically unless you claim it. Many people assume they won't qualify because they have a small private pension, or because they own their home, or simply because they don't like the idea of applying for benefits. Yet eligibility depends on total income, savings, and specific living circumstances, not on pride or property. Every year, hundreds of thousands of people miss out on money that could make a real difference simply because they don't check. In fact, it's estimated that well over 500,000 households who could be getting pension credit never apply for it. That means they're not only missing out on the extra cash, but also on all the linked benefits it unlocks. If you're 50 or over, or you care for someone who is, it's worth taking a few minutes to check what's available. Visit the official government website, speak to your local council, or contact a trusted advice organization. You can find out in minutes whether you qualify for pension credit, council tax reduction, or any of the allowances linked to disability or care needs. And if you're not sure how to start, you can ask a family member to help with the online form or ring the official helpline. They'll walk you through it. It's important to remember that these payments are not charity, they're rights. If you've worked, paid taxes, and contributed for decades, this support is part of the system you help build. It's there to make life a little easier when money is tight or when you're living on a fixed income. And it's perfectly reasonable to claim what you're entitled to. You've earned it through a lifetime of contribution. It's also worth noting that some benefits are automatic, but others require a direct claim. The Warm Home Discount, for example, gives a one-off discount on your electricity bill if you meet certain income criteria, but you may need to contact your energy provider to make sure you're registered. The Attendance Allowance can help with the extra costs of living with an illness or disability, but it only comes into effect once you apply and describe how your condition affects your daily life. The message here is simple: don't assume, check. Many people think benefits are only for those on very low incomes or for people who are out of work. In reality, some of these payments are designed specifically for older citizens who have worked hard but still find themselves stretched by rising living costs. The government wants people to claim what they're entitled to, not to struggle in silence. If you're finding your bills harder to manage this autumn and winter, there's no shame in seeking what's rightfully yours. Whether you're retired, semi-retired, caring for someone, or just starting to think about your future income, take the time to explore these options. Sometimes just one successful claim can unlock several others, and what begins as a small top-up could turn into thousands of pounds of extra help each year. Many people over 50 in the UK grew up in a time when financial independence and pride were deeply valued, which can make it difficult to ask for help or to claim something that feels like a benefit. But it's crucial to shift that mindset. This is not about asking for charity. It's about accessing the support you have already paid into through years of work and tax contributions. Think of it as part of your earned retirement income. The system was built to ensure that people who have contributed to society can live with dignity and comfort, not to struggle in silence. The DWP has even stated that unclaimed benefits are one of the biggest barriers to improving living standards among older citizens. So checking what's available isn't taking from the system, it's making the system work as it was meant to. Finally, as November unfolds and we approach the colder months, take a moment to review your household finances and your eligibility for these hidden benefits. Even if you checked a year ago, circumstances change. Income levels, health needs, and government thresholds can all shift from one year to the next. A short conversation or an online check could uncover thousands of pounds in extra help. Don't let pride, confusion, or bureaucracy stand in your way. You've earned the right to claim what's yours, and doing so might make the difference between worrying about the heating bill and enjoying a warm, comfortable winter. Always make sure to confirm details through official channels and keep yourself and your loved ones informed, because every pound of support you're entitled to is one you deserve. If you found this information useful, give this video a like so more people can see it, and subscribe to the channel for reliable updates about financial support, retirement news, and life in the UK. Keep yourself informed, share this with anyone who might benefit, and always double-check information directly with official government sources to ensure you get the most accurate and up-to-date advice for your situation.